Now, a lot of people are waiting for an actual mark that will be put on our forehead and or on our hand so that we can buy, sell and trade in a global financial system. Well, let's just put some of that to rest. Will there be an actual mark? Maybe, maybe not. But what we do need to understand is that you are already identifiable and traceable. Do you have a tax file number or social security number? Do you have a driver's license or passport? Or use a personal computer or use social media? Do you have a mobile phone? Do you have a bank account? With any of these, then you are already easily identifiable and traceable. Now, China already has facial recognition up and running. They also have a social credit rating. Now, the following is a quote from ABC News Australia, but you can research this and find plenty of information on it. Chinese authorities claim they have banned more than 7 million people deemed untrustworthy from boarding flights and nearly 3 million others from riding high-speed trains, according to a report by the country's National Development and Reform Commission. The announcements offer a glimpse into Beijing's ambitious attempt to create a social credit system by 2020. That is, a proposed national system designed to value and engineer better individual behaviour by establishing the scores of 1.4 billion citizens and awarding the trustworthy and punishing the disobedient. It's already being put into operation. Now, this may seem fair. The good people get rewarded and the bad people get punished. Well, it always seems fair until it affects you. And I've seen many huge mistakes that social systems can make, and good people have been unfairly treated. And if you've ever had to deal with a social welfare system, you know how often overworked government workers can make massive mistakes. The systems are broken. And then try getting the problem reversed. See how long you have to sit on the phone waiting for your call to be answered. These systems always seem fair until you find out that punishing people or restricting people actually stops them from getting better. It takes away resources from them where they can actually improve themselves. Doesn't make things better, it makes things worse. So I'll include some links that you may want to go in and have a look at some of these things. Now, do you go out into public? As soon as you move around where there are security cameras, you're identifiable and traceable. My mobile phone has facial recognition. And when the 5G network is up and running in Australia, it will increase facial recognition capabilities, which companies are willing to pay billions of dollars for to get access to the technology and to the system. There is also controversy over the fact that the 5G system being developed for Australia is being made by a Chinese company that's been accused of using the system to spy. Once again, I'll include the link. Now, here in Australia, the Government Social Security Department is trialling a cashless debit card. Now, this is where your Social Security payment is paid to you on a bank card, from which you cannot buy alcohol, you cannot gamble, and you cannot take cash out from the card. So people are already being controlled and being punished if they're not doing whatever the governments deem they should be doing. We are already living in a global system that controls us and can identify us and trace us. As soon as you use a network through your computer, you have an IP address, and this IP address is linked to all online activity you do. Now, here's a link to a YouTube explaining how you can track someone through their IP address. Anyone can do it. All you've got to do is be able to follow the video. I'll include that link. It's a very small step from here to total population control. Most people receive their wages paid straight into their bank accounts. You can live a cashless lifestyle, and plenty of millennials do not carry cash. We don't have to wait around to avoid some kind of mark that will control whether we can buy or sell. All the governments now, all they have to do is close the banks, even for just a short period of time, and we're all dead in the water. There is no personal security for citizens in the system that we now live in. It is a fragile financial system, and it can easily be used to control the masses. The beast system is already here. And like it or not, we are all already a part of it. What's the difference between having your identity numbers written on your driver's license or your passport or your bank accounts, or having them literally made as a mark on your skin? That's just geography. If God didn't want us living in that system, then oops, it's a bit too late. It's been like boiling the frog in the pot. The frog doesn't know it's being boiled because the water warms up so slowly. And when the water's hot, it's too late. The frog is dead in the water. So, does this then mean we have already received the mark of the beast? If this is literally what the Bible was talking about, then the only way we can avoid the mark is to live extremely, to be totally self-sufficient, to have no access to technology, and to live underground where the overhead satellites can't find you. Do you really think this is the way that God wants us to live? Aren't we to be the children of light, not the children of darkness? Will there come a time when a physical mark placed on our bodies will be demanded of us? Quite possibly, but it won't come until midway through the tribulation, and the Antichrist will be obvious to all, and those that do not receive the mark will be martyred. In the next video, I talk about the mark of the beast, but more importantly, what it means by taking the image of the beast, because we are told to not take the mark of the beast, nor take the image of the beast. And what the image of the beast is far more important to know about.